And welcome to Pure Adrenaline Sports. Thank you, everybody that will watch this or that will hop in on the live stream. Things are starting to go down in the NFL. This NFL trade season seems to be heating up more than years in the past. So we'll take a look at all the rumblings and will the Jets trade Elijah Moore? The Jets did trade for James Robinson. The Eagles made a move as well. So are the Bears just trying to cut some salary? We'll take a look at that. We'll also take a look at maybe some fantasy football things for the upcoming week. So yeah, thank you everybody for being here, and let's hop in. All right, let's put this up on the screen. Let's take a look at the headlines right now. All right, so Roquan Smith broke down when talking about Robert Quinn trade. Definitely a close teammate. Yeah, that's got to be tough. That's got to be tough losing a teammate to a trade. I'm sure injuries are bad, but they're still around the team if they're injured. So Deebo Samuel did not practice. Camus, never heard of this guy, has asked for it and been granted his release by the Texans. Wonder why. Let's take a look at that. Put that over here. Make sure this is muted so we don't hear any of the NFL.com stuff. Let's go down to Houston here. Sean Stops By says hey post stopping in the chat, setting up some stuff in the house when I have some time. No worries. Thanks for stopping by, Sean. We do have a guest coming on. Yeah, Sean, no worries. We'll be live tomorrow over on our Twitch channel as well. So hopefully you'll be there for that. But let me bring on my guest. Big Cowboys fan. Always active over in our chat over on Twitch as well. But wanted to hop in on our YouTube live stream. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. No, you're not ready? Okay. He said he's not ready, so. Oh, and he just left. So hopefully he comes back. Asked for and been granted his release. All 6 games this season and posted 40 tackles. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's keep going, seeing Derek Carr and Josh Jacobs limited at practice on Wednesday. Oh, here we go. NFL head coaches that could be on the hot seat. What did you say? But no, that's all right. I said that's fine. Not coming in tonight. Hopefully you'll be able to join tomorrow night when we're on our Twitch live stream. So some NFL head coaches that should be on the hot seat with losses this week. If you're ready, give me a thumbs up. Ladies and gentlemen, we tolerate this young man. He is a Cowboys fan. He loves himself some sweet tea. Lives in the Central Time Zone. Welcome to the stream. Overlord. Overlord, how are you today, buddy?
I'm doing great. It's been a great day. How about you?
Good, doing good. Just wanted to hop in. Just trying to grow both our channels here as well this month of October. Just been posting sports highlights on the stream here. and we have gone from 134 subscribers to 380 something. So
Let's go.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yep. Sean says, I think the Colts should get fired if benching Ryan backfires. Yeah, yep. I have that up on the screen now. All the coaches that could be on the hot seat. Packers, LaFleur, Broncos, Nathaniel Hackett. Definitely Cliff Kingsbury. Colts, Frank Reich. Exactly. Chargers, Brandon Staley. Again, agree with that. Kyle Shanahan. I'm not sure if I agree with that one. Definitely Buccaneers, Todd Bowles. Browns, Kevin Stefanski, and Lions, Dan Campbell. What do you think? Any coach you would add to the list, or any of these guys that should not be on the list?
Hmm. Well, one name for sure that should stay on there, without a doubt, is Nathaniel Hackett. That guy sucks. He's
Yeah,
horrible.
agreed.
You can make an argument about obviously Shanahan. I don't think he should be on there. I don't think he should. No chance. You can make an argument about Brandon Staley. He's made some questionable calls, but he hasn't been horrible. I don't know. I don't know if I would put him on my list personally, but I can see why he's on the list.
And
So
I know it's his first year in Vegas, but I would put Josh McDaniels on this list. They are not good. We'll look at some of the records here in a second, but yeah, wanted to cover some of this. Packers won't because they had close losses. Browns I could see because all the potential, and to be losing isn't acceptable. So yeah, man, another team that was hyped up, and another crap season for them as well. Let's keep going through the headlines here. The Bears announced earlier that they agreed to terms to acquire 2023 fourth-round draft pick from the Eagles in exchange for Robert Quinn. And the Bears, in part of this trade, are eating $7.1 million of the contract. So the Eagles are on the hook for the remaining years on the contract, but I don't think it's guaranteed money. So we can actually go over. Let me look at the site I go to look at salary cap stuff, overthecap.com. And let's look at, I wonder if they switched them over yet. Let's look at the Bears. I don't know if they switched them over. Quinn, no, they still have him here. So let's see, they're trading them. What's he got left on his? None of it's guaranteed salary, so they can get rid of him without costing anything to them. So man, not a bad move for the Eagles. My Jets traded for James Robinson after the Breece Hall injury was announced that he was be out for the year. So most of Jets Nation went from doom and gloom to being, hey, okay, things might not be bad as they look. Joe Douglas is going for it this year. I mean, not necessarily the Super Bowl, but they're 5-2, and even if they played 500 down the road, that would put them at 10 wins, which should be right there in the thick of the playoffs right now. They are the number 5 seed right now in the AFC. Right now, because the 4 division winners, even though they have a better record, it goes by 4 division winners and then 3 wild card. And right now, the Jets are the number 1 wild card out of that spot. So, and playing a New England team this week that they should be able to beat.
it's possible for sure.
So I did see that the Patriots announced
Mac Jones is starting.
Mac Jones is starting, yeah, which kind of surprises me. I know Zappy came in and did not. He started off hot, got the Patriots out to a 14-10 lead, but then he went the opposite direction as well. So, man, I hope the Jets don't overlook this is going to be weird to say because the Patriots have always beaten us, but next week the Jets play the Bills, so I hope they don't look ahead and take New England for granted because I think they can beat New England, but it's Belichick's tough.
Mm.
We'll look at the NFC, see where your Cowboys are at right now, man. What a division that is. The Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, and right now the Commanders are only a half game out. I know we got 10 weeks to go, but crazy stuff here. What are you thinking for your Cowboys? You're sitting at 5-2, and how you feeling?
I feel pretty good where we are. Definitely not what I was thinking after the week 1 fiasco.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really happy where we are. I'm really surprised by the Giants, without a
Mm-hmm.
doubt. So I don't know if they're going to keep it up. They are finding ways to win, but I feel like personally, I think we're going to finish ahead of them by the end of the season. Because we do have, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we are in the top 5 in easiest remaining schedule.
That's what I was just going to go over here. I can look that up. Remaining schedule strength. Let's look here. New England's got the hardest left. Where is Dallas? Oh, well, maybe not as easy.
I saw something else where they had a
Right.
chance.
Maybe it was still going by last year's record, where this is going by this year's. It's just going by this year's record. So I mean, you got the Giants on there. You got the Vikings on there.
That'd be
Tennessee.
a good game.
You never know which Titans team is going to show up. Can't sleep on the Bears this weekend now.
Well, they did trade Robert Quinn, so
They
that
did
does
trade
help a little
Robert Quinn.
bit.
Agreed there. That's going to help a little bit there. But man, they put it when New England came back and took that 14-10 lead. I almost shut the game off and said, "All right, this is done. Here we go." And then, but no, Chicago stayed with it and ended up blowing New England out. So that was unbelievable that they were able to do that, especially in New England. Sean saying hashtag upset of the week. Sean was actually right last week, this past week on his upset and his lock. So, you know, he talks so much crap when he's in the chat.
I'm not gonna give him any attention.
I'm not sure why it timed Sean out there.
Well deserved.
Oh, he got in trouble for spamming
Good.
symbol. Spam.
Good for him. Good for him.
Oh man, that's funny. So yeah, your Cowboys. It doesn't put it in order. So let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at their schedule here. Definitely, like we said, they got Chicago this week. Did they have their bye yet?
No, it's week 9 is their bye.
Week 9. Okay, so I don't have to look at week 9. Week 10.
Packers.
Ooh, at the Packers.
I don't know.
Guess I'm going to detention. Yep, I have it set up. Not the spam emotes. So let's see here. Let's see here. If I click on Dallas, will it tell me their overall schedule without having to go week by week? Yes.
Perfect.
All right, so you got Green Bay. Then you go to Minnesota.
Bro, that's going to be my lock of the week for sure.
Who, Minnesota that week?
That week is my lock for sure. I'm not even going to hesitate. I mean, was it last year or the year before we went to Minnesota and we won with Cooper Rush in his first ever start. So.
Hey, that's why they play the games. Let's keep looking here. Then you have the Giants, and I believe that is the Thanksgiving Day game.
Is it?
Yeah,
it's Thursday. Yeah,
yep.
Yeah, you're right. That's gonna be a short week because we play on the Sunday and then we play Thursday.
Ooh. Who would you rather? Which way would you rather have been? Would you rather have played the Giants here instead of Minnesota, and then Minnesota on Thanksgiving?
I'd rather play it how it is.
Okay.
Minnesota first for sure, because we'll be rested up a whole week against Minnesota, and then the Giants. I just think Minnesota's better than Giants. So.
Then you have to start December. You got the Colts. You don't know which Colts team is what they're going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Houston. Houston's bad.
pretty bad.
Jacksonville not looking as good as people thought. They were 2-1. They're now 2-5.
And we got Philadelphia back at home.
Yep, Philly
Super
at
excited
home.
about that one.
Philly at home. Oh, that's Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
Oh,
Gonna be a great game.
live streaming on Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm. I'll be there. I don't care what I'm doing. I'll be there.
Then Thursday the 29th, the day after my birthday, you're at Tennessee, and then the 8th against the Commanders. So let's look here. They should win here.
Minnesota could go either way. It's close on the.
No, I don't think so. You played the Giants, and you already beat the Giants once, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're home. And you're home this time, so you'll beat the Giants again. So 2 more wins. You'll beat Indianapolis. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Just for the sake of it, let's say loss against here. You should be able to beat Tennessee. That's 6, 7. So 7 more wins.
So 12 and 5.
12 and 5.
That's a great. I'm fine with that.
Yep. So that should definitely get you in the playoffs.
I'm kind of scared of the Colts and the Titans a little bit because our run defense is not the best, and obviously they have Jonathan Taylor and Derrick Henry, so they could abuse it. But I don't know. It might not matter, but it concerns me a little bit that our run defense isn't like the greatest.
Yeah.
But we did just pick up Jonathan Hankins, and it's going to help a little bit with run stopping. So I'm excited to see how that works out Sunday.
Yep. So let's take a look at the Giants' remaining schedule.
Ooh, and Ezekiel Elliott's not playing Monday or Sunday. He's out.
Ooh, did that just come across?
It was earlier, but I just got another notification.
I hadn't seen that yet. So
Pollard's going to be playing.
So the Giants. Oh wait, is this the Giants? The Giants are playing the Seahawks this week. But here we go. Sean, 10 wins max. Dak chokes few games away. Giants finish second and steal 6th wildcard spot. Cowboys miss the playoffs. # hot take. It's funny how Sean talks all this crap when he's in the chat and not on screen. What do you think, Cam?
Think about what? I don't see anything on my screen. I just see a schedule. That's all I see.
So the Giants go into Seattle. Ooh, man, that's tough. I don't know. Problem is, if you rule the Giants out, that's when they play well. And you can't rule Seattle out. I mean, Seattle is unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
But then they get Houston.
Should beat them.
Then Detroit.
Probably should.
At Dallas.
Mm-mm.
Home for Washington. Home for Philly.
Nope, no chance.
At Washington. At Minnesota. That's a win for the Giants.
Yeah, clearly. Easily.
Home for Indianapolis and at Philadelphia to end the season. So let's look. I'm going to call this week a loss for the Giants. So 0-1, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 3-3. I'm going to give them a loss at Washington, 3-4, 3-5, 4-5, 4-6. So I have the Giants ending up with 10 wins.
I agree with that.
He says, I don't shy away from the big screen, talk the talk, walk the walk. No, you don't. When you are on screen, you do not talk smack. I see 5 to 6 wins for Giants easily. Well, if he wants to talk, let's go see how his Minnesota Vikings are gonna.
Man, these takes are worse than Rye Cannon's.
They'll win last game against the Eagles because they'll bench everyone by then. You got to be careful with that. If the Eagles, we'll look at the Eagles schedule too, because right now they're the only undefeated team left. If the Eagles are going for an undefeated regular season, they're not going to bench anybody. I don't think.
No, I wouldn't.
It
And
would
sometimes
only
it hurts to bench your star
it would,
players too.
and I believe it would be the only third undefeated regular season.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not gonna if they're going for an undefeated regular season, they're not benching anybody.
Absolutely.
So they had their bye week. So Minnesota's coming back with Arizona.
Probably gonna lose it.
You never know. Arizona. Rycan is still hiding from all the crap he talked about his fantasy team and is now 1-6. I looked at that today. He is 1-6 or 2-5, something like that. And he scored like the fourth most points in the league or something like that.
I'm gonna check real quick.
He's high. He's definitely in the top. He's definitely in the top 5 of points scored. Eagles lose week 10.
Yeah, he's 1-6.
And Jay Philly's 0-7. Let's see here. So Minnesota coming off the bye. They got Arizona. Honestly, that's a toss up to me. Against Arizona. Then they got the Commanders. They should. Sean's going to that game, by the way, so Sean won't be on that stream. He's going to command. Oh man, good, he says. Then they go to Buffalo.
No chance.
That's a loss. Home against Dallas.
No chance.
You never know which Patriots team's showing up. Don't know which. I know my Jets are 5-2, but I don't know.
I'm not set on them yet.
No, exactly.
Especially with losing Breece Hall.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Like James Robinson's all right, but he's not like
he's no Breece Hall. Exactly. Then they go to Detroit. You never know with a division game. Then they're home for Indy, home for the Giants, at Green Bay, and at Chicago to end the year. They beat Green Bay week 1, and they beat Chicago. So, they're undefeated in the division. So let's look at Philadelphia. Let's see what the likelihood of the Eagles going undefeated is. Sean says losses to Buffalo, Patriots, Packers, Colts, and Bears. You're not No. Colts don't deserve to be on there. Cowboys is a toss-up like always. I don't know.
I mean, you never know with the Colts. I mean, they got Sam Ellinger starting now. Who knows? This guy might be pretty good.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. I mean, we didn't expect Bailey Zappi to be good.
No,
he's
exactly.
He's been really good. Way better than Mac Jones.
I mean, we didn't expect Tom Brady to be good coming out of Michigan.
No. The guy looked like, I don't even know what he looked like when he got drafted, but he looked like he should not be a football player.
Right. So let's look here. Philadelphia coming back here. Starting this week with Pittsburgh, at Houston, home for Washington, at Indy. You never know what Green Bay's doing. Home for Tennessee. That could be a loss. At the Giants. You never know.
You never know, yeah.
At Chicago. They should be able to beat Chicago. At Dallas. That's their toughest game left.
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans. I'm not sold on New Orleans. And then the Giants again to end the season.
I could see the Giants taking a game off them, honestly. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, like if they lose to Dallas, but they still get the number 1 seed, Sean will be right. They'll probably bench a couple guys here against the Giants. But if they have a loss, I think that's the only way they bench guys.
Mm-hmm.
So let's keep going back here. Keep going through the headlines, see if anything's been updated. Yeah. There it is. The Bears are picking up $7.1 million of Quinn's deal. Oh, there it is. You told me that. Ezekiel Elliott not expected to play Week 8 versus the Bears.
Not like a humongo loss. I mean, obviously a little bit, but
Seahawks practice report for today. Let's look at some of the guys that are injured. DK Metcalf's got a knee, did not participate. Limited participation. Lockett with a hamstring. And so, not too bad there for the Seahawks.
what a joke. Such a joke.
Broncos quarterback Russell Wilson pronounced himself ready to roll for Sunday's game against Jacksonville in Wembley Stadium. That was the thing. I guess he could have played against the Jets, but I guess they didn't want to rush him back because they wanted him for the London game. I don't know. And they almost beat the Jets. I mean, Steelers star TJ Watt got designated and returns to practice on Wednesday. The team has 21 days to add him to the active roster. So nothing new going on breakdowns. We looked at the standings. We'll look at the remaining schedule here, strength of schedule. New England's got the hardest. They got 2 against the Jets, including 1 this weekend, 2 against Buffalo, Minnesota, Cincinnati, Miami, and Indy. Indy should not be on toughest opponents list.
Why?
I don't understand that.
I don't understand.
That shouldn't happen. I think Arizona and Vegas are tougher than Indy, and they have Arizona and Vegas in the easiest opponents column. So
the Raiders are not as bad as their record.
No, they are not. Right.
I think they have a positive what is it? Score differential?
They do?
I'm pretty sure they do. If I'm not mistaken. Even though they're 2 and 5?
Yeah, that's what I was checking right now.
I'm pretty sure they have a
positive one. Raiders are 2 and 4. They must have had their bye week already. Yeah, week 6 was their bye.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the recent games. What do they got here? Let's look at their games here. They lost by 2 to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Beat the Broncos by 9. Lost by 1 to the Chiefs.
And then 18 over the Texans.
And blew out the Texans. So
it makes sense.
I mean, two of their losses in that span.
It's 3 points.
3 points. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So let's look here. Let's see if it has. Here we go. So week 1 they lost by 5, less than a touchdown. Week 2 they lost in overtime by they led 20-0 in that game. And lost.
So it's 5 and 6. That'd be 11, 13, 14. And then they won by 9 and 18.
So 5.
That'd be 27 minus. So they have a positive 13 score differential, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
So let's look here. They should start turning things around here. They should beat the Saints. Should beat the Jaguars.
Should beat the Colts.
Colts. Yep. Well, it'll depend on how the quarterback plays there.
Mm-hmm.
The Broncos, you never know. I mean, the Broncos defense is tough.
Mm.
If they ever get that offense rolling, they could turn this around. Seahawks, that's tough. Chargers, that's going to be tough. Rams is going to be tough. It's the Patriots. You never know. Steelers, that's
you never know with them.
Right.
I mean, they beat the Bucks.
Right.
So
the 49ers, you never know, and then the Chiefs to end the year. So
that's horrible.
They have the next couple weeks are winnable, but then it gets tough for them. So
who knows? They might pick it up. We'll see.
Yep. So let's actually, since I'm on this one, let's look at the draft order right now. Right now, depending on what New Orleans does, man, New Orleans right now, Philadelphia would end up with the number 4 pick, and they're undefeated.
Gosh, that's horrible.
Look at right now, Houston. Man, Cleveland's going to be bad. Houston's going to end up with 2 top 5 picks.
Watch out for Houston coming up soon. You never know. Question. Detroit gets the first overall pick, hypothetical.
Uh-huh.
What do they do with it?
Mm.
Do they take quarterback? Or do they get like the defense?
Let's look at the big board.
They could take Will Anderson.
They could take Will Anderson. Man, could you imagine pairing him up with Hutchinson?
I think that's who they should go for. Personally, I don't think they should go quarterback because Goff is not horrible.
Goff is garbage.
No, he's not horrible. Okay, he's not horrible.
Let's look at the quarterbacks coming out this year. Who do we got? Stroud and Bryce Young from Alabama.
I'm not really high on Bryce Young. I don't know. He's been kind of this year.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not definitely out of these other names, I don't know these other guys. So I would definitely put Bryce Young second. Is he a top 4 pick? I don't know.
Personally, I would watch out for Hendon Hooker because I've watched this guy play a few times. Tennessee's undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
This guy looks like he's throwing darts. He looks really good. I would watch out for him for sure. I think he can be something probably.
Hendon Hooker from Tennessee. I wonder if... Let me see if I can find it. See if they have it up and running yet. Oh, they do. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, Football Network. That's the one I wanted. So let's take a look. Let's not pick a team. Let's look at one round. Let's not do that yet. They got ads on the thing. All right, here we go. This is a site Jet fans are usually looking at this point in the season, but it's so weird because we're 5-2. We actually haven't been here yet, so let's look to see what. Let's just do a first round mock and see what they do and see. They got. Let's see. Let's pause it. They got Bryce Young going first overall. Will Anderson second. Can you see that, or do we need to make that bigger?
Make it a little bigger. The words are kind of a little blurry. I think that's good right there.
So Will Anderson going to Houston.
Could see that.
I could see that. Carolina going Stroud. I could see that.
Absolutely.
Eagles right now, they have the Eagles.
Why are they taking a cornerback?
Taking a corner.
Why?
Team needs. Let's see what they have as team needs.
Cornerback?
Corner, linebacker, safety, defensive tackle, and wide receiver. Well, first off, I'd say no to almost all those.
Honestly, if anything, I would say the linebacker probably out of the 5. That's just me, but cornerback, absolutely not. I don't know.
So let's look at offense. Let's see.
I like Jackson. I think he's going to be a pretty good receiver.
Oh, out of Ohio State?
Mm-hmm. I've really liked him a lot. But his teammate Marvin Harrison Jr. has been outplaying him, so he's kind of been overlooked a little bit this year.
Let's let this resume draft. Let's see who they take. Let's see here. Jackson Smith goes to Houston. They had Houston going edge with the first pick. So Houston, well, it's only a simulator, so we don't,
They stick with Mills.
Yeah, stick with Mills. Seattle going Miles Murphy. I don't know much. I haven't started doing draft research yet. So, like I said, with the Jets being good, I haven't started looking at that kind of stuff yet. So it's weird. But let's look. Let's keep going. Jacksonville. Ojolari from LSU going to Miami.
Patriots take Robinson from Texas.
Oh, hold on.
I don't.
They don't have reports up yet.
I don't think they should go first round running back when they have Harris and Stevenson. I mean,
right. Yeah. Why would they go running back when they have those two guys and drafted two guys this past year?
I think personally they should probably go receiver first round.
Yeah. Yep.
That'd be a big need.
Because
they never have good receivers.
Could they be a team that maybe, depending on right now they're at 13, but well, Sean's saying defense. This is helping me. Offense isn't the issue. For who?
For the Patriots?
For the Patriots? They don't know. Defense isn't the issue.
Honestly, they've both been pretty bad in some cases. Like against the Bears, with one of the worst offenses, they scored 33. But then they shut out the number one offense, the Lions, to 0.
Yeah.
So, kind of hit or miss.
Green Bay taking a tight end.
First round.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Could Notre Dame stop spitting out first round tight ends already? My goodness.
They don't need a tight end.
But still, I mean, he's still going to be a first round pick for somebody.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to Green Bay. Do you think Green Bay's going to draft a first round receiver this year? Absolutely not. Because that's what they don't do. They don't do that, and that's why Rodgers is going to retire.
I don't know. Bengals will definitely. Bengals still need to go offensive line.
I agree.
They did spend a lot of money to fix that, and it's still an issue for them.
Mm-hmm.
They got the Commanders going with Will Levis from Kentucky. I don't know anything about him. Do you?
He was pretty high last year to be projected to be drafted, but I think he just stayed. He did get injured. And I think he's been out for a little bit. That's why Kentucky isn't doing as good. I don't know if he's back or not, but he did get injured with something fairly serious. Nothing like too bad, but like out for a little bit at least.
Let me go over to ESPN and see. Pull up college football stats to look at some of these guys. Right? I just went to ESPN. I just realized Penn State plays Ohio State on Saturday.
Sorry. That's sad. Honestly, I love Penn State. I love them. They're one of my favorite college teams to watch. But they're not beating Ohio State. They never beat top teams.
Stats. Let's look at stats. All conferences. Passing yards. Passing. Complete leaders. So a lot of these guys, all they do is pass. So Hooker from Tennessee right now is 16th with 2,093. Oh, sorry.
16th. Okay. But he's only completed 137. Look at everybody else on the list.
Yeah, right? Like a lot of these guys, I have no idea who these guys are.
Yeah, Michael Penix he's been in Heisman talk for a little bit, but he's kind of toned it down a little bit. But he's still having a really good year.
DJ Irons. Irons I've heard of.
And Hooker's had 18 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Wow. Spencer Sanders. I don't know if he's what year he's in, so he might not be draft eligible yet. Here's Stroud. 28 touchdowns to 4 interceptions.
That's still great.
Yep.
Great. Only on 133 completions too.
Yeah.
70,
Yep.
yeah.
Tagovailoa from what's MD? Is that Maryland?
Maryland, yeah.
John Paddock from Ball State. Bryce Young from Alabama. Here he is, 29th at the moment.
He could be higher. He just missed a game or two, I think. If
18.
I'm not
Yeah, I at least I think he missed a game and like 3/4 of another game or something.
mistaken.
So, but man, 18 touchdowns, 3 picks. I mean, if he's getting injured, I don't know what kind of injuries they were. Were they freak injuries, or is it something that's going to be a problem where he's going to have these little injuries all the time and miss a game or two here? If that's the case, I would not draft a guy like that.
I don't think he was too bad, but
So I don't know. Let's go back to the mock and see.
what did
Go
the
ahead.
Buccaneers do here?
Yeah,
next year.
let's see what it says they have as team needs for Tampa Bay. Quarterback, edge. I don't know what the team thinks of him. I like Kyle Trask. They took him a couple years ago.
They need to give him a shot.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, how much worse could it get?
They really, honestly, couldn't get much worse.
So let's see what they have him doing here. He said you showed my comment late, Lions. You showed my comment late. So let's resume this. Let's look here. We'll pause it again here in a second, right before we get to the Jets. So, yeah, look, they got Tampa Bay going quarterback, Anthony Richardson from Florida. Oh, this is where I wish Sean was in here. Sean, what can you tell us in the chat about Anthony Richardson?
They traded back a place with
who they did.
They were 19th.
Because I know Sean is a Florida fan. Sean's got like the weirdest teams.
Yeah, the Vikings and then Florida.
And the Atlanta Braves.
What?
And the Philadelphia Flyers. And the Golden State Warriors. He's a Golden State Warriors fan.
Bandwagon.
No, he's not. Nope, I can vouch for that. That is not. It stinks that they're so good now, but
I like them too. So
let's see here. So what did they do here? Trade. They traded back with Detroit.
I thought they were at 19th.
Whoa! Oh, so wait a minute.
Wait.
Oh no, they were 19th.
They were 19th. Yeah.
Oh wait.
So what happened there?
They traded with the Giants. Wait a minute. They traded with the Giants. Got picked 29, 61 in a third rounder from the Giants.
Okay.
And then they traded back up after trading down.
Oh,
gave up those 2 picks.
Why?
I don't know. Right, 29 and 61. Yeah, it was the 2 picks they got. So they actually dropped 1 spot and got a 2024 third round pick.
Okay, that's not horrible. That's not bad, I guess.
Brian Brees from Clemson.
Jahmyr Gibbs, pretty good.
Uh-huh.
I can see them. I can see him going there.
Tyler Van Dyke. I'm gonna start looking at quarterbacks because I don't know enough about the quarterback position. Because my Jets will not be taking a quarterback this year. Now they're still question out on Zach Wilson. Now, if you look at the stats, Zach Wilson has had the second best game against Denver this season, stats wise. So even though it was a bad game for him, he's had the second best game of the quarterbacks they faced this year. So. All right, so let's look here. Trent Simpson. Wonder what they have as team needs for the Jets. Offensive tackle, yeah, because none of them can stay healthy. Safety, that's a no. Linebacker's a yes. Defensive tackle is a yes. Offensive guard, maybe. Linebackers definite. So let's see what direction they send the Jets here. Resume draft.
Safety.
Brandon Joseph from Notre Dame. They probably don't have information. Oh, Joseph was courted by multiple Ivy League programs, testament to his intelligence. While being clever doesn't always equate to football intelligence, it certainly does in this case.
Could
Joseph
replace what's his name? Who was at the Jets last year and he got traded to the what team did he get traded to? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the kid they traded to no, I think he signed with the Saints. That guy?
Marcus May.
Marcus May, yeah. He got hurt last year, so he missed the remaining of the year, and they didn't re-sign him. So, but yeah,
could replace him there.
Yeah, okay, so not a bad move there. Then you got your Cowboys. What do you think for your Cowboys here? Let's see what they have as team needs.
Tight end, they don't go first round tight end. They definitely don't.
Receiver,
I could see receiver.
I could see receiver as well.
Linebacker, I don't know. We have really good linebackers in depth. I don't think they go linebacker here. I think they could go guard though.
Guard, okay.
I could definitely see guard because we have Martin, but the other guy, I don't even know who it is. I would be fine with drafting a guard there. Cornerback, maybe if the right guy's there, but I'm thinking receiver. I could see. It's a toughie. It really is a toughie. It just depends on who's there, because the Cowboys like to draft like best available a lot. Because remember when they took CeeDee Lamb, they didn't really need a receiver. I don't think at that time, but they took him and then it worked out. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know either. Let's keep looking here.
Knowing the Cowboys, they would take a guard because they like O linemen in the first round.
Let's see what they have projected as the highest. Right now they have corner and wide receiver and safety as the three highest. Joey Porter. I love Joey Porter at Penn State. That was like the Bears getting Brisker. I absolutely love Brisker.
They could take Joey Porter because I know Parsons and Porter play together, I'm assuming.
So let's see what they have them do here before we get to Sean's Minnesota.
Quentin
Johnson. So what would you think wide receiver? You'd be all right with wide receiver?
I think I'd be fine with it. We have two solid guys. We have Lamb for a while. We have Gallup for a while. That third guy's kind of iffy, so he could fill in there maybe. I don't know anything about the guy though, so I wouldn't be against it. But I think I'd be fine with it.
Let me just, before I resume this, let me just send this. I forgot to do this over on Discord. Maybe we'll get some of the people from Discord to show up in the chat here. That'd be fun.
Raikkonen.
He's probably working. I haven't checked. He's probably working right now.
What a surprise.
Problem is where he works, he always has to work. He's young, so he's usually got to work the late shift. Let's see here. Paste. Maybe it's nonsense. They put nonsense up on the screen. Minnesota. Wonder if Sean's still here. Oh, Sean says anyone from Florida right now isn't good. Like in general, like the whole state, or just the college?
Probably the whole state.
Oh, man. All right, I put that in Discord. We get some people to show up there. Yeah, Sean says anyone from Florida right now isn't good. So let's see, Sean. What do you think Minnesota would do here? Your Vikings. Let's see what they have them. Let's see what they have them doing here. Cornerback.
Yeah.
Offensive. They need a center, defensive tackle, tight end, and a quarterback. They do have to start thinking about quarterback.
They shouldn't have got rid of Kellen Mond. I
Yeah,
think he was a
right?
good backup
Mm-hmm.
for sure. They could go Joey Porter here.
Yeah. Yep. So let's say Sean's not paying attention to us anymore.
Yeah, we're not good enough for him.
Yeah. Yep.
He's too
So
good for us. Antonio
but
Johnson. He was the
Antonio
highest
Johnson.
rated one left.
Corner. So. He
Possible.
was the highest rated. I mean, this will change before.
Yeah, absolutely. It always changes.
Yeah. Yep. Dexter. I don't know what Kansas City needs. I don't know enough about that. Last year, when Sean and I were doing this, we would do most of the time I would pick the Jets and he would pick the Vikings, and then because you can set it up where you make the picks for those teams. But then we did a couple where we picked different teams. We couldn't pick our favorite team. So
I remember. I think when I first joined y'all were doing that.
Oh, maybe.
Because y'all were doing mock drafts whenever I first met y'all.
So let's keep going. Let's finish up the first round here. Detroit getting Jordan Battle.
Oops. Yeah, I could see Detroit going defense all day, every day.
That was a trade. Oh, that was a trade from earlier.
From the Bucks.
Yep. They traded. Oh, the Bucks first traded down to 29 and then traded up to 20. Oh, Joey Porter would go to Buffalo? No, I don't want that. Why? So that's not bad. They don't give us a grade here, which I don't like, but that's all right. We'll definitely be doing more mocks.
Closer we get.
Yep. Let's see here. Let me go back to over the cap. And let's look at cap space for next year. Tattoo fails.
Gotta love the ads.
Yeah. All right, cap space heading into the off season. Man, the Browns right now have 33 million. Oh no, that's remaining this season. Holy cow! Look at the Bears.
Jeez.
116 million, and that's if the cap is right now. It's supposed to be at 225. If it goes up,
they got a lot of money to spend.
They got a lot of money. The Falcons, the Giants.
Ooh, wow!
Man, look at
that's scary.
Look at some of these good teams here. Patriots, the Seahawks, the Bengals, the Ravens,
the Raiders too.
Yeah. My Jets right now only have 17 million in cap space. That's not good.
About average. Or about middle of the pack.
Yeah, that's true.
Saints, golly.
Look, every year because the salary cap doesn't mean anything. They keep changing these contracts. Like last year, they were like 75 million over or something. So,
didn't they give Taysom Hill some kind of weird contract that like gave him like so much money for some reason? But yeah, I didn't get that.
Yep.
Buccaneers not looking good.
Nope.
And the Bills down there too.
The Bills right now are over next year's cap. So this will all change. I mean, lots of teams will make roster cuts and stuff like that. So, but let's take a deeper dive into this week's games. What are we in? This is
8.
Week 8. So tomorrow night we'll be live streaming over on Twitch, talking Baltimore and Tampa Bay. What? Just nonsense.
Nobody cares.
He said he'd take the safety out of Alabama. Way to be a half hour late to the show, bud. All right, Denver and Jacksonville. What do you think? That's the London game.
Oh, they're playing in London?
Yeah,
Ooh.
yep, 9:30 a.m.
I mean, I guess Denver.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
I feel like you got to go Denver here, because I mean, until the Jaguars do something, I mean, they haven't proved themselves at all lately. So
Sean's look. Here we go again. Look, Kellen Mond was bad in preseason. We talked about Kellen Mond 10 minutes ago.
quarterbacks can be bad in preseason and still good. I mean, it doesn't matter. It happens.
Carolina and Atlanta. I was going to say definitely Atlanta, but I don't know. Carolina trading off everybody and getting better.
I think that game was a fluke. I think it's going to be Falcons this week.
What? He texted me something. So I'm not sure if you can't see it. He says no, just when it comes across. It's late. We talked about it a while ago.
Always behind.
Let's see, Chicago and Dallas. Yeah, Dallas should definitely win this game at home.
Mm-hmm.
Miami and Detroit. Miami should definitely win that game, but
I don't know. That'd be a little interesting. With Tyreek Hill and Waddle though, that's gonna be hard on the Detroit defense, but I don't know. Tough one.
Arizona and Minnesota. You never know which Arizona team's going to show up. I do expect Minnesota to win this game at home. Vegas going to the Saints. The Saints are bad. Vegas should win this game, and they're favored on the road.
Yikes! So, yeah.
Which this one I don't get. The Patriots are favored at the Jets by 2.5 points.
Because of Breece Hall, that's the only reason. For sure.
There's no way. I mean, I can't. Philadelphia is favored by 10.5 over Pittsburgh.
Man, if Steelers beat the Eagles, I'd be a laugh and a half.
Tennessee at Houston. A division Tennessee should win, but it's a division game, so
I still think Tennessee's going here.
This
probably going to pop off.
This will be a good one. Washington at Indianapolis.
I don't know. I'd probably go Indy, I guess.
Sean says, but if Vikings have a big odd season, big off season free agency, trade picks away, that could be what happens also.
The man can't spell. That needs a grammar check.
Well, and thanks, Captain Obvious. Let's see here. San Francisco at the Rams. Woo, baby. Oh, I'm gonna have to check out the TV maps to see what games I'm getting this week. Definitely getting Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, unfortunately. But man, San Francisco and the Rams. Division games. I believe San Francisco beat them in the regular season twice last year.
They did, yeah.
Or did they beat them all 3 times? Did they beat them in the playoffs too? Who did the Rams lose to in the playoffs last year? No, wait.
I don't know.
No, what am I thinking? Rams won the Super Bowl last year, right?
Yes, yeah, that's when they won because they beat the Bengals.
Yeah. So they must have beat. I don't know. I don't remember. That was last year. Giants at Seattle.
That's gonna be a good game.
Look, Sean. I don't think Sean is live. Sean, if you're watching on your phone, hit the live button. I bet you're like 10 minutes behind. Then the Sunday night. I'll definitely watch this, but man, Green Bay and Buffalo. There's no way Green Bay should win this game.
There's no way they should.
I'll be rooting for them though.
Do you not like the Bills? Oh, because they're in your division.
Right.
I keep forgetting that they're in your division. I'm like, I like the Bills. They're pretty cool.
And then Monday night. Oh, this could be a good one. If Cleveland falls to 2-6.
Bye, Kevin.
Yep.
Bye.
Yep. Agreed. So,
they had so much promise.
Oh man, only 2 teams on a bye this week: Kansas City and the Chargers. That's it. That's weird. Wonder why they spread the buys out for so much.
I don't know.
Sean texted me. He said, "Since you want to check the comments late after you asked me to comment, then don't ask me to comment."
We didn't ask you to comment.
Well, first off, they're coming in late, so you must not be live. Right there. You should check your phone. I'm commenting and you're taking forever to look. Not my fault. No, I get it's just like the other one where it automatically pops up in StreamYard. I bet you if you look at your phone, you're not live. But whatever. Monday night is Cincinnati and Cleveland. Yeah, division game.
Should be Cincy.
Should be Cincinnati, but man, tomorrow night we'll be live streaming over on Twitch. If you want, I can send you the link for that as well. If you want to hop in.
Go ahead, yeah.
Yep. Thanks for jumping in tonight. Just going to keep it to an hour tonight since there's not much going on in the chat besides Sean complaining that we're getting to his comments 10 minutes late.
Not our problem.
So let's just.
What does that add?
The choice is your Hero Wars. What
Whoa!
in the world's going on here?
Block it. Wow.
I don't know what that was. Let's just go over and make sure there's no other breaking news here. Buccaneers offensive coordinator Leftwich, you're not beating a soul scoring 3 points.
Well, no crap. Obviously.
Well, you know, you're the offensive coordinator. That's partially on you.
That's your fault, yeah.
Seahawks wide receiver DK Metcalf did not practice on Wednesday. DJ Moore shined with PJ Walker as his quarterback in week 7. Walker will start again in week 8. Yeah, I believe both Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield were cleared, but they're sticking with PJ Walker.
I mean, they won. Keep riding it. You know, that's like with Rush. You know, just keep riding it.
He's putting times on it. 817 commenting. Can't sleep on the Steelers. They did go to Tampa and beat the Bucs easily, and almost beat the Dolphins on Sunday Night Football. Well, first off, I believe that game was in Pittsburgh, wasn't it?
It wasn't Pittsburgh.
Okay. Rams running back Darrell Henderson misses Wednesday practice with an illness.
The Rams running back room is just a hot mess. They don't believe in Akers, and then Henderson's on an illness right now. Just they need a running back.
Yeah, so crazy. So thank you everybody that was here. There were people here just not commenting. Thank you everybody that stopped by. Feel free to comment next time we're live. I'll probably live stream a little bit here on YouTube Sunday during the London game for a little bit, maybe the second half before we go live over on Twitch. Yeah, look. Rams didn't.
Not this year.
Yep. So I don't know. He said that's a Rycanon take if I ever seen it. If you're not on stream, don't talk about Rycanon.
That's right.
So Cam, thanks for stopping by again. We'll be back on YouTube on Sunday at some time. So make sure you have the notification bell on. And you can head over to Twitch. Check us out there. I'll actually put the link in the chat here so anybody that watches the replay can see that. Cam, I know you have a Twitch as well. You got anything going on over there? Or?
No, I've kind of given up on it right now, just at the time, but not against in the future, but right now there's nothing.
Gotcha.
So.
Well, we enjoy you. We enjoy having you on our streams. So not sure
I enjoy
it. Not sure if that went through, but yeah. So we'll be back Sunday sometime. Definitely on YouTube and over on Twitch at noon Eastern on Sunday. Thursday at 7 Eastern. Until then, we'll catch you on the next one.